No, dude, I had the best plan. Okay, take two. Thank you. So we got Shenron here. He's wishing that everybody stays safe. That everybody's doing well. 2021 is going to help us get out of this pandemic, all of that stuff. And he's also wishing for you guys to like, comment, and subscribe. Got him. There we go. Bit over. Legit, though, wishing that everybody is doing well. We're excited that you guys could join us. And let's jump straight into Ghost in the Shell. Here we go. So I remember that we were kind of iffy on this opening. The opening sequence, per se. Oh, I also have something to show off afterwards. Also, thanks about the mic thing. I forget that this one has like it has a mute like on it. So it's just another little thing to keep track of. That's right, we were almost actually done with this theme. Too much of him. Oh, that's right. After off screen, actually, I edited some of this stuff when Jackie came over. I had Jackie like when she got home from work. We were like listened to some of it, and so there was some stuff that she had me like go back in and double check. So some of those notes might sound a little different. I love this little like slight change in the groove. Just having that hi-hat just gives it that little bit of a little funkiness there. Yeah, so this part is actually more or less the same as the rest, and then we got to figure out how to get out of it. I don't know if we're gonna. I was still debating on whether I'm gonna have it loop multiple times and change who has the melody here or not. I guess I can toy with it because it's not gonna be too difficult to do. The other thing is we could toss in, anything else in here like. There are some counter lines. There are some stuff. Definitely, I want the French horn to maybe join in on this melody, on this harmony thing or whatever. So we'll do a bit of that. Jose, did you get to try out Baby? For those of you that don't know what we're talking about Fighter Z. Or again, Fighters, Dragon Ball Fighters, Baby, Super Baby Vegeta or whatever 2, Super Baby 2 is supposed to be coming out. Or came out yesterday, I think. Oh, the one on the Mario Maker stuff. There's actually been a surprisingly good a reaction to the Mario Maker stuff, so I hope people are enjoying that. It was like a last minute thing. We were like going back and forth on like what we could record virtually. Because I guess cat's out of the bag. Yeah, Luciano, which by the way, for the record, I will go ahead and do that. Luciano's officially negative. So we're good, and so is his wife. They were both positive. If you saw Mario Maker, you can kind of figure out what the context was of that. But he was under quarantine because he was positive. But luckily, he's fine. Everything's good. He's negative now. And so we should be able to get back to like just our regular stuff for the 8-bit plays sort of thing. Although, based off the response on Mario Maker, maybe it might stick around for a little bit longer. Yeah, see here, there's only one vocalist singing. Let's see what's actually going on in the background. Actually, we did record, again, we recorded a few episodes. We usually record a few at a time. There's some interesting episodes coming up where there are legit some secrets. Not the death kind, or the one-up kind, but there are also those. Sorry, 1 second. Yeah, see, so when the vocalist changes, that's the reason why I was saying that. Essentially, what I could do is have Jackie start with this melody, and then kind of have everybody else doing a background sort of thing, something different there, and then have the soprano take the melody. How low is this harmony? Rather, not how low is it, but I guess where does it fit on the French horn? It's pretty high. That's what I thought. Adding Baby to your main team as a mid. I feel like he would be a solid mid. Yeah. So let me see if I did just the clarinet doing the melody. See how that feels. I'll still need to play the downbeat here just to kind of like finish off this thing, but then Jackie will keep on going with it. And then at that point we can start layering on. I think I will do it, actually. The more I'm like imagining in my head, the more I'm like, actually this could be really cool. So I think I will go through with it. Okay, so then let's go under the idea that we are going to go through with this. Oh, they actually hold this out. So I actually take back what I said. I'm gonna keep Luciano's harmony here. But they hold this out for like a while. Let me just take this off. And I'll do the same thing here. So Jackie's would be perceived as the only real melody, but essentially everybody is holding that out. Is anybody else here into fighting games, I guess? If you can't tell, I'm pretty into fighting games. Although I honestly say I can't say I've played a vast majority of them, but I do like the ones that I do play. I definitely play Smash pretty regularly, Fighter Z's pretty regularly. I've played Street Fighter quite a bit. Back in the day, I used to play the crap out of Soul Calibur. I used to play a lot of Tekken with my cousin too. Shout outs to Adrian if you're ever watching this. Yeah, so I don't know if that repeat would be necessary there at this point, because we're going to be doing different things. How long is this actually held out for? Power Rangers Battle for the Grid? I've never heard of that one. Is it really good? I did play Mortal Kombat 2, but that's honestly the last legit Mortal Kombat that I played. That's like a while back. Sorry. Yes, I am. It's about work. Like, again, like I said, I've said it before, legit work. We would love to get paid for this, but currently we are not able to be monetized. Although I can say, like, we were legit looking into the whole Patreon solution, and that's becoming a more realistic solution that might be coming up soon. So what I can do is actually just kind of like pretty much grab these things and repeat them anyways. Jackie's going to get bored of that melody. No, she loves that melody, so it's going to be fine. But it's going to happen a few times. I'll add... Okay, where's the one with... There we go, the one with the double bar. Yeah, I need to give Mortal Kombat 11 a serious try. I actually still have yet to play it. So there sounds like there's like little synth stuff in the background. I'm thinking about possibly tossing it on the flute. But there's also violin stuff. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. 1, 2, bottom. So this is actually where that happens. I'm gonna try tossing just the violin part for now. Mm-hmm. So that happens here. Oops. lost everything in fighters, and now I'm a Cyberman rank. How does that happen? All right, cool. So let's see what else we can start layering on. Oh, the harmony comes... Okay, so the harmony does come back in. That's what that is. No, give me just the D. Again, please, nobody take that out of context. I'm a happily married man. So let me find where that harmony was. Here. Oh, wait, actually, there. I still might do something with the soprano, and I really want to do something with the French horn, but French horn might be last. If you haven't noticed by now, if you've seen enough episodes of Sibelius Sessions, I tend to leave the French horn for last just because everybody else can be so busy, and then the French horn, I'll give them the long notes, which will create that contrast. Okay, hold on, though, but I do need... Let me actually kind of look at this for a second, because, right, yeah, see, it's mezzo piano for, like, forever. So where should the soprano... get a little bit louder? This is probably where we should get to mezzo forte. Sorry, Jose, I'll read your comment in 2 seconds. That just looks like a lot of reading, so so I'll take a second. And then here we should probably be at like forte. And then yeah, Jackie will be at mezzo forte, and then that's perfect. So I'll let this play to make sure that the dynamics make sense here. You know, there was a maintenance server. Then I lost everything because I was asked. Save data was not found. I created a new file, then I realized I didn't have to. Oh, okay, so it'll sync back. Okay, well that's fine. Oh, I remember what I wanted to say, but I'll say it afterwards in a second. Also, I think I just smacked the mic. This actually might be faster. Let me fix that right now. I'm pretty sure this is actually 16th notes. What is that? C and F. So we need half rest, quarter rest, eighth rest, and then 16th notes. I'll leave them as eighth notes. I'll know what to do. I'll just write this for myself. Which actually that does apply to this, so I'll just write this in there for there. So the correct term should actually be rubato, but it's rubato-ish because we're still on a click. Fan of Power Rangers, you will love the game playing as your favorite Power Rangers. I kind of has a similar style of Fighter Z with the 3-man squad. Really? What? I actually really want to check that out. Hold on. I'm too excited. What is this, Power Rangers? What is it, Power Grid or something? Battle for the Grid.
You were foolish to come here, Ranger.
This is on PS4? How have I not heard of this?
I wouldn't be too sure about that. You mess with a Ranger, you mess with me.
Dude, that actually looks pretty sick. Yeah. It's got like that Marvel vs. Capcom thing, which is another great fighting game. I also really want to get into Guilty Gear, just because it's the same creators, but I haven't actually like played the game. It looks awesome too. I mean, it looks like smooth, which I really like in a fighting game. That's pretty sick. Oh, and you have like big like EX like super moves and stuff too.
And now I'm on my break.
Oh, that's a DLC thing, but sure. I mean, regardless, it kind of got like, you know, gets the point out there. That's pretty freaking cool. I'm glad I took a second for that. Oh, hey, what's up, the Gold? Yeah, that looks like a fun game, dude. I need to actually check that out. You know what also is a great fighting game that that you know, it's like based on an IP, but it actually is like a solid game, is freaking the Kill la Kill IF. Solid game. I haven't played too much of it, but I did play enough of it that it's like, it's got some solid mechanics, it's got some cool stuff, and it's like more of an arena fighter, sort of 3D arena fighter stuff. Power Rangers for Smash. I really doubt that, but I'm sure there's obviously a lot of people that would be happy about it. If one question, is there a UI Goku? Does she change the lower voice? Clickety clackety. What, you don't like my mechanical keyboard? Dude, that's like ASMR to people. Oh, now I know what clickety clackety you're talking about. Oh, that's what I wanted to say. Like 3 separate times. Okay, hold on. Let's do this. We're doing this. All right, cool. So I mentioned this last time, and I can officially like show it off. Because if you can't tell, there's actually the same mic, but I did apply some filters in OBS, some EQ and some noise suppression and noise gate and stuff like that to be able to just make it sound a little bit better. And not like a little cheapo. I mean, these aren't very cheap, but it's not as good as the other microphones I used to use. But I still haven't gotten my interface, so I can't necessarily do that. But anyways, that's besides the point. the point that I'm trying to get at is this. I was saying like the effect that this lady's doing on her voice. It's this. This is a delay, so it should turn on. Hopefully, delay. Okay, so there should be an echo in my voice now. Hopefully, otherwise I'm an asshole and I'm lying to everybody. Can we confirm that there's an echo? Because I can't actually hear my voice back to me. Now I sound cool. Okay, good. So that's confirmed. Confirmed echo. So my point is, she sings all this stuff in the beginning. Where is it? And then there's just like a bunch of extra of my voice. But so like as you, I turned it off obviously for the record. But as that's like going on, it makes it so much harder to figure out what the actual rhythm is, because sometimes you'll hear like, and it's like, okay, but she's not actually singing that. She's just singing, and then like stopping and then letting the echo, or the actual term is a delay. But letting that continue. And so that actually makes it kind of a little more difficult. Yeah, the echo chamber. It makes it a little more difficult with this arrangement to kind of like really hear exactly what's going on. But it's most evident here in the beginning. Because she just sings, ah, and that's it. But it sounds like, ah, ah, ah. Yeah, see right there. No, dude, there's too much of me as it is. Anyways, let's get back over here. Wait, you missed it? I'll turn it back on, sure. Basically, the effect is called a delay. In the audio world, it really honestly just sounds like an echo, but the effect is called a delay. And so when I do this, my voice should be doubled multiple times. And that's the effect that they're using when they're singing there. Oh, crap. No. No, yeah, it's not just you. My internet's tanking for some reason. Okay, I think it's back now. Yeah, sorry, my internet was going in and out. No, I did it! God damn it! I keep forgetting to. Replay. I'm still alive, though. Okay, good. It does say live. That's fine. As long as it still says live, I don't care. Good. So that should be back. I should be back now. Hopefully it won't keep tanking. My internet was tanking for a second there. Do I still have the delay on? Hopefully I don't. Oh, I do. Oops. All right, cool. Delay is gone. There we go. But that's the effect that they have like all over the freaking thing. And so if you missed the example's here. You can specifically hear it on that lower like she only sings it once, but it happens like 3 times. That's totally my fault, dude. I do apologize. Alright, so let's get back to what we were doing over here. Alright, so we were... Okay, so it sounds like this voice over here. Or was it? Something like that. I actually kind of want to have it happen here, maybe. B flat and G, and then have that to go over. We do one of these. And so we keep on layering on. Keep on keeping on. So let's get it one more time from the beginning of this whole layering section. Bass Vegeta? That's interesting. Okay, so I want to know if there's anything else I want to add in the soprano or even the French horn before then. There's like this whole like thing going in there. Bass Vegeta has good schmick. Yeah, he does have good high-low mix-up and stuff like that. What's the starting? If I can figure out the starting note, I can hear the arpeggio roughly. Bye. Okay. So now the question is, when does that happen? I was paying attention to the action notes. I didn't pay attention to the timing. One, 2 unit, 3 unit, 4 unit, 1. That's too low. That's what I thought. So, body, ba, da, da, da. something like that. And then this part should specifically be like a mezzo piano, and then this should be back to like forte. Bye. 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 That's gonna be fun. Okay, yeah, I'm digging the idea so far because I'm like all the little things just add to it. Every little bit like makes it feel a little bit better. Dude, it's been a while since I've had like café con leche. I miss it. I have been trying to drink more tea or just like more like black coffee, I guess, or whatever. Café con leche has more sugar. And it's also made with espresso, so it hits a little harder. Okay, I think that might be it for this variation. Then we'll go on to the next variation. Oh, wait, actually. Yeah. Is good for the soul. Yeah, so it's here. And this will be like a mezzo piano. And so now the violin actually does something different. But I could be actually be, let me. Okay, so I actually heard this wrong. This is a continuation of. When does that happen on the D here? That is a continuation of this section. So let's actually get into here. Guessing I'm doing the violin part? Yes, you are doing the violin part. Wait, no. Ba, ba, ba. No, wait, hold on. This is the one that's supposed to be at whole note. Damn it. There we go. And then... So let's get rid of that because we don't need it here now. There we go. That should be more correct. And it'll help build it up. You should learn to play out a violin. The bowing is the hardest part. I'm actually going to mimic the part that it does before. Yeah, I think that might sound a little nicer. The freaking hard cut off on the whole notes. Actually, so this is bar off. You're gonna have to grow lungs of steel, Luciano. Yeah. Sorry. Where am I at? A few runs of that. I mean, it's a G minor arpeggio. I should be okay. But yeah, it's fast. I should be fine. I haven't actually tried playing it. Yeah, it shouldn't be that bad. The hardest part is like right here and getting back around. Right, that's what I'm saying. Like, good luck with your lungs of steel over there. Well, that's what I wanted. I want this to happen again. I might want this to happen again too, leading into that. You know what? Yeah, let's do it. I might change it, but I definitely want it to be there roughly. Oh, that's off by a bar. That's where it goes. Okay, and that's the part. Okay, so that is going to be where it's going to get interesting. Because at that point, this is essentially what happens. And I might actually do it legit, because it'll work. It'll definitely sound like it's a different change in timbre. But at that point, what essentially happens is that voice swap. I essentially take over as the melody. No. All right, let's see what we got so far. Yeah, see, that's exactly what I was talking about. Is that change in texture will actually kind of make it pretty neat. I should have known. It got disconnected again? Man, today's not been a good day for my internet. Okay, it says excellent connection. Look, I have proof. It says excellent connection. Also, this is like super delayed. It can't even actually like show what's going on like real time. Whatever, it's fine. So it should be fine. Ultimately, that's the important part. Yeah, I have a green light from OBS, so it should be okay. Should be good now. Do apologize about that. Yeah, exactly. It is a little weird today. I don't know why. But I have a green light now. It does show me that I have like what is it? Quite a few dropped frames. So I'm not sure why my internet's being a little weird, but you know, I do apologize and thanks for sticking around anyways. So I might actually give it to the French horn. Yeah, so it's about here. With that same thing, just in case if it wasn't evident, mezzo piano. And honestly, this could actually probably just be forte. This doesn't need to be repeated so much. That's fine, that's fine. Okay. Let's keep it rolling. So that should be that B natural. And that might, in theory, be our final iteration. I think after that point, or does she do one more? Let's see. And then that's the one that does have everybody. Cool. So technically they do two more. I don't know if it's necessary for us to do two more times. I think it's fine with just one. But I do want to add... and sorry for my phone going off. In fact, let me just put it on vibrate. Shout outs to anybody who's actually like heard what the sound is and knows what the sound is. Has it been actually picked up by the mic? Out of curiosity, has anybody heard what my text tone is? That's something I literally was thinking about the other day, and I'm like, man, I should do that live on stream, because that'll be a goddamn trip when I arrange that. I've been dying to arrange that. I'm just holding off on it because I know that that was more for me, although there are people that do want it to be done anyways, but that one's 100% more for me than it is for everybody else. It's got enough of a cult following. Yeah, so this harmony, that's what I need. I need that from the soprano part. And then this, I'm actually going to probably toss onto the flute. Yeah, I need this harmony. And then where's the flute harmony there? Here. Which I think is just doubling the melody. It is, but let's grab it anyways. Oops, wrong one. Let me look at this run one more time. Yeah, so let's try that. There we go. All right, sorry. I was lost in thought for a second. I do apologize whenever I do that. I'm trying to catch myself a little bit better because that's not the most entertaining thing to watch when I'm just in my mind. But it does happen from time to time, so I do apologize. That's like one of my New Year's resolution things that I was doing is like just be more conscious about like my actual streaming habits. And then we get our final variant, which is going to be the full one. Oh, there is technically one more thing that I wanted to show off today. I just remembered it right now. Similar to with the delay thing, it's just more like something that like I've been talking about, but it like has never made sense until like now that I can actually kind of showcase what it is. And then I'll figure out what I'm going to do with the French horn because I do want to do something different with the French horn since it's the last time and we haven't done anything with the French horn yet, like anything special. It's just like this is very high heavy, so it doesn't really make sense. And I didn't want to toss around trumpet because I don't think it fits the right vibe. So it's fine. It'll be a Nicole chill tune. Hey, shout outs to Mavic, I guess, if that's pronouncing right. Just followed us on Instagram. I might change this one so it's not the same every single time. Because I kind of like that the flute one over here is a little bit different. so we're almost out of this theme. Yeah. Oh, I have a bad one in my neck. Okay. So I guess I'll show off the thing that I wanted to show off because we're gonna have to talk about it pretty soon. So here we go. Story time again. Story time part 2. Last time I was mentioning about like the or no, actually I think it was the first stream. I was mentioning about how there's an effect that we can use to kind of affect the way that things are kind of like perceived per se. Let me add another one just in case, because I don't want to mess up what I actually have. So I'm going to add another EQ, like I said, like I mentioned earlier. EQ stands for equalizer, and that's going to allow us to kind of like change. So in fact, I'll actually toss it up here. So let's hop on over here for a second. So right here we have essentially our EQ. This is our how we affect bands. So as you can see, this yellow stuff is moving up as my voices are speaking.
If I speak super low, then all of these things will come up here.
And if I have super high S's, that tends to be on our higher side of the frequency. So if I sing a note, oh, you can see how it starts like heading upwards. The higher we are, the more up we go on the frequency spectrum. The lower we are, the lower we go on the frequency spectrum. So this is all your bass here. Oh. And here's all your highs. That's your S's and your stuff. So what I want to do for the drums to essentially give it that vibe that they have there during the recording, we'll probably do that, is something similar to this. Where if I do this correctly, it should sound like I'm almost like on an old school telephone or something like that or whatever. Those like telephone sort of filters. I can't confirm. I can't hear myself. But roughly speaking, this is what I want to do to the drums, is take out all that body. And then just almost have just like that middle thing, which is what's going to kind of like sound the right way. As far as like getting that right vibe. So the second that we go into the next theme, it'll be like, doing the whole, everything is going to be like this. That's what all this clicking sounds like. So it'll be like boom, what's the goddamn rhythm? I've literally been hearing it nonstop and I don't remember what the rhythm is. It'll be that whole thing, and then all of a sudden we'll just hop into the full sound, and it will just turn off that plugin, and all of a sudden it'll just like boof, like beef up the drums, and I think it'll be such a cool damn effect that I'm super excited for it. But that's the whole EQ thing that I've been talking about for a while, that I was like, just trust me, when it like actually is done, it'll sound cool. But right now it kind of sounds a little lackluster over here on the drum side of things. And that's the reason why it doesn't have the right vibe, because it's missing that effect. But yeah, essentially all we're doing is giving the EQ, crushing it towards the center, so we're only hearing all the like mids and stuff, and that'll give it the right sound. So yeah, let me actually do what I said I was gonna do. No. Um, let's hear what that sounds like. I'll fix the slurs in a second. This one's actually harder. That's probably would lay better. All right, so let me fix all these little slurs. That way, that one's different from this one. And then even the flute one will be different from the other ones also. Nice. All right, so let's figure out what I want to do with the French horn before we move on. I do feel like there's, at the very minimum, there's maybe another harmony that we can toss in here, a lower harmony that we could be saving here. I'm not sure what to do with it. I know I'm gonna do something, I'm just not sure what it is that I'm gonna do. Yeah, because I'm already hearing now. Ooh, okay, hold on a second. I'm dumb. Let's fix that issue. Oh, that's higher than I want it to be, though. I mean, that's fine. It should be okay. So then, what was that harmony that we did before? I want that one. Yeah, this guy, because it's different. And in fact, actually, does that work for the French horn better? Perhaps? This is the last one, right? Yeah, it is. No, it's higher. Except for the first note. So let's do this then. Let's. Wait, no, I do want to. What is it? Command Y. There we go. No, it's a little heavy. I don't want heavy. Sorry. Excuse me. I didn't want to like explode anybody. It happens, dude. It happens. That's going to be a little hard to work into there. I'm thinking if there's something earlier in the melody that I could use here, but honestly, there might not be. It might just have to be something similar to like what the violin was doing, where it's just like little, oh, excuse me, little passing tones like like little slight movements here and there, slight little variations, but that might actually be what we might have to do here. Let me try that out. Yeah, it's essentially this. Maybe. I'm not entirely sold right now. Because the problem is I feel like these sections sound cooler currently. But I could be... It could be just because I'm starting in that middle there. Which I will try in a second, but first I want to get this whole... Because that's pretty much copy and paste it. Where is it? Is it here? This is it. Mm-hmm. No, but I want the one that's after the chorus right here. I mean, the fall and some of that stuff is actually going to be different, but that's fine. We'll worry about that as we get there. All right, so this should be a good indicator. And I'm going to go from a bit back, quite a bit back, actually. In fact, I might as well. Here we go. I want to see if it feels like it's too long after the multiple times. So the only way to really judge that is to like let all of the choruses play. So here we go. Jam out time. That might be a cool motif to try. This section's so cool. It's literally that simple. All right, here we go. Let's fix the problem. It's literally the only thing that it's missing. Because I like after hearing it in context, I was like, okay, it sounds fine, but it's literally just missing one of these. Not me. Sorry. Sorry, my work again. There we go. That's what I needed. Okay, so it should feel more in context. One last time. I'm not going to go all the way to the beginning, but I will go from like the middle of this. I love that hi-hat. That's the only other thing that I was thinking of, is like maybe there's something in the drums that I can add, just like this little hi-hat, that makes it like feel like that's the final time that the groove is going to play out. I'm sure there's something I could come up with. And so they do actually something different the second time around, or I guess the last time around. Okay, so for sure they're doing more similar to this first part where they're doing. So let me get this whole thing. Oops. Well, I do want to control S, but I also want to control C. And we got that. With maybe a mezzo forte instead. I don't know if we want it to be that soft either. And then we got the violins doing something different. So, more or less. And then so this actually repeats. So let me actually do this also. Although I do need to get rid of that and get rid of this. Sorry, one more time. I need to figure out rhythmically what's going on. When does the violins change? Okay, so it sounds like it's every 3 beats until the last one. Okay, it's only the first 2 are 3 beats. So that's what it is. It's the first 3 are dotted half notes. So let's start with that. And then it sounds like the next one is a beat afterwards, correct? Okay, so actually it's 1, 2, then the E flat comes here. 1, 2, tied over to 3. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. Two, 3. So I'm pretty sure this one goes into there. Right. And then that should just be right. So then that's no. There we go. Almost done with this theme. So yeah, this should be like there at this point, there at this point. Something like that. Let's see that. That's pretty cool, actually. All right, so that pretty much is this theme. I'm gonna give it one more, just from like the build up, and then we gotta start thinking of how to transition. And we still got like 2 more hours, dude. We're sailing through this one. I'm kind of sad because I kind of wanted this to be a little bit longer. Have lots of Ghost in the Shell along. There's a second theme that I am going to do, but there's only one more theme to this. It's going to be a very short medley. So I'm technically not done with Ghost of the Shell. But I'm saying I'm getting through it faster. Like, we'll probably maybe take 2 more streams. It'll maybe be 5 episodes. I thought it'd be a little bit longer, but it's like about the same length as Yu Yu Hakusho, which is like 1 theme alone. So I'm kind of like a little bit surprised. But good question. I actually don't know what's coming up next. All right, so we got to figure out transition then. I'm pretty happy with that. I don't know how chat's doing. I think that sounds pretty groovy, and like I said, when everything is actually done the right way, I think it'll be pretty solid. So first off, I guess let's pull up our second opening here. I forgot the name of the thing. Yeah, this guy. All right, what's our tempo? Let's get with that. So they're actually very close. Yeah, that theme. Okay, I'll let it play. Yeah. That's so cool. Okay, the coolest little thing in that whole section is the most benign thing. It's like you wouldn't even notice that it's there. It's that. Wait. It's like this little synth that's just like going up and down and like it just makes everything feel so like kind of uneasy. Right here. We are soldiers, stand or die. This shit was so cool back in the day. I mean, it's so cool, but. And then the part that nobody knows exists unless you listen to the full version. Okay. I'm giving up my ace in the hole a little early. Again, if you've been tuning into Sibelius Sessions, you know what's coming. So. works. I sang it for like 2 seconds and I was like, it does work. Okay, so. No, stop. I messed up the run on the way down. I should know what it is right now. There it is. I want to make sure that that last part works. Ah, it just it's definitely going in. It works. So that'll be a neat little thing to toss in there. So they're actually pretty close. Yeah. That's exactly what I want to do, but probably just in that one section. Maybe I can experiment with doing it in other areas. Oh no, they're not very close. This is 167. What am I even talking about? Oh, because that tempo was from whatever we were doing in Paper Mario. That's why. Okay. I do want to combine. You know what? Good question. Does it work in this whole area also? What key are we in? I don't even know that one yet. So it's almost the same key. It's like a B flat. Well, actually, it's really more of a G minor is what they're kind of doing. So it's just two flats gone. So it's pretty. They're pretty close. But that's not important to us right now. What is important to us right now is how we're going to get into this theme, and I think this is what we gotta do. Gotta get a cymbal roll in here. So let's figure out what that drum groove is in the beginning. Okay, reconnection successful. Come on, Internet, you can do it. You can do it. I believe in you. No, we're at 0 again. It's tanking. Okay, it seems to be stabilizing slowly but surely. I do apologize again for any weird inconsistencies today. I don't know what it is today is in particular. It knows that I'm excited. It's like, hey, I know that you were pretty sleepy the last few days, so this time I'm going to mess with you because, you know, life is that way. Oh, what? No, I don't want the dot. Yeah. Is it back? Yeah, it looks like it's back. Yeah, I don't know why it's been like that today. I'm telling you, it's because it knows. It was like, hey, you were a little sleepy the other days. I'm gonna keep you on your toes. Now that you're awake. I was genuinely. Jackie and I still have our sleep schedules backwards. She's been working this whole week, but no joke, our sleep schedule has been like dumb. We've gone from like essentially we'll go to sleep at like 6 p.m. or stupid early. Like I pick her up at like 4:30 ish. We get food, we eat, and like hang for a second. 6 p.m. we're pretty much knocked out. Then we'll sleep until like midnight because at that point we've slept almost a full night. So we'll wake up at midnight, chill, hang, play board games, play games. We've been playing Cat Quest, other random stuff. Then go to sleep at like 3 a.m. again for like a little bit, just to basically nap before she has to go to work. And so I have to go drop her off. And that's why it's like by the time that you guys see me on stream, I've already been like awake for like 6 hours or some crap. And then the other days, actually, I haven't even been doing that because I wanted to be sleepier, so I would actually sleep through the whole night. So when we would wake up at like 3 a.m. or whatever the hell, I would stay awake the whole way through. So yeah, our sleep schedule has been pretty atrocious. But it happens. It's slowly getting there. Woo! You know what? I'm actually gonna make this a 2/4 bar because I think that's still too big of a gap. Sorry, I don't want 2/4 there. I want it over here, Sibelius. This measure, make it a 2/4 bar, please. There we go. That's what I want. And then I want this to be here, and I want this bar. Or actually, you know what? Let me just cut, paste, and then get rid of this bar. Bam. Yes, we are 100% night owls. Like I think I've said it before, but I'm pretty convinced that if I went to a doctor, they would tell me I'm at least partially insomniac. I have a lot of trouble sleeping. Woo! Yeah. Sorry, I have to give what Phil I want to do. Yeah, so let me do one of these. It's such a cool freaking thing. Groove. No, I need 8,000. No, I just want the. Well, I'm dumb. I know what this is. No, I don't care about you. You go away. And then you come back over here. Boom. And that's when we do David's favorite thing in forever. Welcome to playing drums. And then, do we officially have what this theme is called? Do we know what this theme is called? Rise. I'm an idiot. I should know it's called Rise. So this is Rise. Actually, is there even bass? I don't think there is bass. There isn't. How is David? David's doing fine. I saw him. Well, actually, no. The last time I saw him was the last stream. So what? On Monday? Was it really that? Was it Monday? Holy crap! Dude, I'll tell you, my clock is all sorts of messed up. Or was he here for the first stream? No, he was here for the first stream. That's why it feels like it was longer ago. So yeah, I saw him like last week. But yeah, no, he's good. He's good. I spoke to him the other day. I've been trying to get him to come on so we can actually do Haikyuu, the new season of Haikyuu for a bit of anime. Because Haikyuu, Jackie and I got him into Haikyuu, and he finally caught up, and so we were like, oh, we should watch the last season together. If anybody hasn't seen Haikyuu, go watch Haikyuu. And if anybody is tuning in and is confused, asking what the stuff during our countdown is, this whole thing, I'll show it off for like a second. So that is from Phoenix Wright, but the second theme that comes in is from Haikyuu. So Haikyuu is great, and it's got great music, and it's the whole kit and caboodle. It's pretty cool. We were not expecting to love it as much as we did, and then Jackie and I both were like, "This is by far like top tier anime." Although she's been saying that like the fan base for Haikyuu is a little like weird. It's like a bunch of weird shippers and stuff like that or whatever. They like ship a bunch of weird like couples and stuff or whatever. So apparently the fan base is kind of toxic, which is unfortunate to hear. But the show itself is great, and the manga as well. But I haven't read the manga. But I'm assuming obviously if the anime is great, then the manga should be great as well. Yeah, see, the bass doesn't come in until that section there. That might actually be pretty cool on flute. I'm not sure who's going to do the melody here. I might take the melody because I gave the melody to Jack in the last one. When the pain is far behind. At that point, maybe she'll take it. So she'll probably have it in the chorus, but I'll have the verse. I think that makes more sense. Not entirely sure, but let me get this little. Oh, is it really that low for the flute? Then maybe I don't want to put it there. Actually, it's not even on beat one. One. Two, go. Here we go. Yeah, see that would actually be pretty low for the soprano as well. It's not that low for the clarinet. Clarinet has a very weird range. Except these need to be short. Put up. Oh, because of the tie? Fine, I'll take off the tie, I guess. And then that should definitely be like in the background. Ah. That's more where we're... Okay, here we go. I'm still not sure if I'm going to leave this on the clarinet or not. Is there anything else that I'm missing? Yeah, it's just a stupid amount of reverb. I'm pretty sure it's a stupid amount of reverb that's making all those harmonies happen. There's like nobody else doing anything. What I could do is maybe something like this. And actually also leave it here and then do like... That might sound too harmonic though. Again, going to be one of those things that I think it'll sound better when we're actually doing it because, again, the reverb, the delay, all those things, I'm going to be tossing those things in to make it sound more accurate. We also do this because it is kind of a little aggressive. Let me get the rest of the melody there just so we can actually kind of visualize the whole thing. Is it really that low? Because if that's the case, then I won't be able to actually do it here either. I might have to put it on the clarinet just because it'll be low. It'll be possible to go that low. The lowest note of soprano I'm actually pretty close to, but or I also have the chance to switch over to. Do I want to do that? Just switch over to tenor is what I was gonna say. Maybe. That's a damn good question. Do I want to switch to tenor? Maybe. If it lets me play the melody, then maybe. Not because I want to play the melody, just because I kind of like this French horn clarinet thing. This is very reminiscent of like what we did for Chemical Plant Zone, where the clarinet and the French horn have this little like rhythmic thing that they're doing. Also, like Mega Man and the Mega Man medley, the same thing kind of happens. I tend to do this pretty frequently, and it's a neat little like kind of sound, I guess. Yeah, actually, yeah, I would end on the B natural, but it's technically right in my range. So I'll see. And that's the natural. Mama. And I'll just take off this slur there. I'll know how to do that. Let me take 2 seconds to kind of like test something really quick. I wonder if there's a way to add the reverb here, but I think for some reason, yeah, see, it doesn't allow me to change it. What if I did this for like 3 seconds? Let's choose. Sure, just Sibelius 7 sounds. This is a different set of sounds that I don't typically use. And you can kind of guess why when you hear it. There's like good things about it and bad things about it. I won't go that far back, but I do want to like hear if this, because this will definitely have the reverb, and it'll even change the click and all that stuff or whatever. But it'll be maybe a little more analogous to what it'll actually sound like. I just don't like that it's not precise, which is why I don't use it. So you can hear that it's like slightly ahead and behind and stuff. It's weird. Yeah, see, just having the reverb in the MIDI makes it feel better already. But see, I just don't like the way that some of the drum set stuff is played. I don't like the way some of the other instruments sound and stuff like that. So, but it has its advantages. So sometimes I will like change the. But see, it's like almost stuttering sometimes, and so I don't like that. It doesn't do that with the other MIDI. Or I mean, I could try a different one. Maybe the light one. Is the light one better because it's light? Whatever. Yeah, the point is that you get the idea. It sounds fine. Like, I guess I do actually want to experiment for like 3 more seconds and figure out if there's like a better configuration. Yeah, but see, it's like compressing some of the stuff. Like they're like too close together. Hopefully, when I go back to the regular one, it'll still play it correctly. Otherwise, we're in trouble. Yeah, see? It's just way more precise, so I know that I'm writing the correct things. But it's not always the most accurate to what it'll actually sound like in the long run. I just have to keep that in mind while I do it. Yeah, I'm pretty content with that. This could maybe be just a hair longer. And then is there any difference the second time? Oh, interesting. Okay, so yeah, I hear you. I hear you, drummer. Whoever's playing drums, good shit. I did it early, actually. There we go. Slight differences. That's what makes something groovy. That's pretty cool. All right, so how are we moving forward from here? Sorry, excuse me. Oh, does it change in the first one too? Right, yeah, so it doesn't change. It's just on the last one. Yeah. So this is actually going to be a first and a second ending. We're going to go to notations, lines, first ending, and then here we go. Boom, second ending. Nice. And so I'm going to essentially copy that because for everybody else, it's going to pretty much be the same, but it's going to be different for Nicole and for Jackie. I think that's what it goes down to, but let me check it. And then that repeats. All right, let's confirm. Yeah. Yeah, so that should be right on the corner nose. So let's do that. more or less. Because then I gotta figure out the bass and the rest of the stuff. That's right. All right, so does our groove change? Yes. Damn, he's changing it every single time. Okay. That's pretty much the groove. Then this is going to be the same 2-bar pattern roughly, even though it'll be slightly ad lib. And in fact, I'll write that in for David. Oh, sorry, actually. So this should still be closed, hi-hat, and then this will be the... There we go. So... And actually, I still think it does have the 8th note here. Doom, 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 doom. Doom, 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 cat, doom. It's just that the snare hit happens every other bar. And I think I'm gonna go ahead and do this instead also, just for my own sanity. Or is it better to have the open hi-hat here? I'm trying to think if it's better to have the open hi-hat at the end, but I feel like it should only happen once, so it's not too repetitive. So then I'll do this then. Look at that. That's better. All right, so in context. Save your tears for the day when the pain is far behind. That's so high. All right, so what do we got for bass finally? So an A flat. I love that. I love that. I abuse that way too much. That's like the Yu Yu Hakusho thing. What other? There's a bunch of other ones that I've done that. That's just actually what's there, but I love that. It's just stacked fifths. It's A flat, E flat, and B flat. So all of them are a fifth apart. But the way it works out here on the low end, it's just super pretty. I mean, you can technically keep on going with all of that, and it's just a very pretty sound. The way that fifths stack on top of each other. Sorry, there it is. The inversion of that is actually what they do in the beginning of like Breath of the Wild and stuff like that. All those like, where is it like? Is that the one that they use? No, hold on, it's. So. But they use some of that stuff in like the beginning of the Breath of the Wild. Actually, no, they do this in but they're stacking fifths in a different way. So yeah, it's yeah. Hold on. There we go. And then they do the same thing down here. There we go. Whatever. We're not on Breath of the Wild, but that's the idea. They do that sort of thing. It's like a bunch of like stacked fifths, and the way it works out is just really pretty. No, what is that note? Bum, bum. Bum, bum. So, bum, 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 bum. Oh, take care, Frogbox. Thanks for sticking around. Yeah. And that's exactly the one that I use all the time. It's the stacked fifths into that major third. I maybe abuse that a little too much sometimes. Okay. So it sounds like boom, 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 go, go, boom, bum, do, do, go, bum. One and two and ba-dum. So. See, is that right? I'll leave it as a D flat, yeah. Oh wait, hold on a second. Have I not changed the key here? I haven't. Let me make sure that we are in this key, because now that D flat is working a little too well. Yeah, so actually, no, we're still in F minor. It's just the melody is so actually there's no key change. So yeah, cool, solid, even easier. All right, so let's keep on kind of. Actually, I guess before we keep on going, I'm gonna take a short break, kind of get more cafe or maybe tea or something. So I'll be right back. Gotta add some kind of Castlevania to the break. Yes, I do. We're back from the break. I got my matcha green tea latte with Shenron here again. Still wishing what I said earlier. Oh, it's not going to autofocus because it's autofocusing on my face. There we go. Will it autofocus now, please? There we go. There we go. Shenron's here. Still wishing what we wished earlier for everyone to be safe and all that jazz. And again, if you like what you're seeing, if you like what you're hearing, drop a like, comment, subscribe, all that jazz. Really helps the channel continue doing what we're doing currently, which is making great music for all of you guys. I guess let me get the melody first. Oh, that's actually, so it's oops, sorry. There we go. That should be our pre-chorus. So actually it's hold on. That's so exciting. This is literally one of those themes that I didn't imagine us doing. Because I was like, I don't know how we would pull it off. I don't know how it would work out, like whatever. And so it's like, if you asked me 5 years ago when we started this whole project that this is one of the songs that we'd be tackling, I would have told you that, like to get out of town. Oh, so it actually happens later. Wait, hold on. The bass part. Boom, bum, bum, bo bo do dam, bo do dum, boom. Sorry, I'll read your comment in a second, Luciano. Bubble doo bam. Actually, maybe if I did this. That I think will work better. Yeah, weird for our instrumentation, and even then, like I don't think I would have imagined how we would do some of the stuff. Just because also mixing ability is just like me personally when in the mixing and the mastering process and the Pro Tools and stuff, not knowing enough about what is possible or like any of those sorts of situations where it's like, oh yeah, this is possible because all we have to do is do this sort of effect and toss this in there, and if we added a delay and a reverb, it'll sound close to like the vocals, or all those variables that just like I wasn't aware that something like this would be possible. I don't think it was necessarily a lack of ability, it's more just a lack of like understanding. Yeah, I'm pretty sure I'm correct on that. I'll have to double check it afterwards. Yeah. Oh, it's because we're on the drums. Let's go here. Sure. Actually, that's what I'm listening for, so that's what I'll do. We also have keyboard come in, so maybe I can worry about keyboard for a second. Or is it just a sus? You look exactly what the melody's doing. So that is what's implying that B flat major. So it is a B flat major. Oh, shoot. Let's get back over here to our piano. Actually, it's a B flat dominant 7. Sorry, excuse me. And that's what I need to figure out. But yeah, so that's definitely the first few chords. So now the question is, as always, what voicings do I want? Because I can also do a more closed voicing. The G natural might be interesting there. Let me play around with it for a second. The sharp 11 actually does work on this one. In fact, that one makes sense to extend it pretty much all the way. So we got... Sorry. So... Still gotta figure that out, but still. So. Let's try it. Yeah. Alright, let's start with that. So, do, flan. Oh, down. Oh, you know what? I'll add the extensions as we go up. I think that might be a nicer way to kind of accomplish the same thing. But yeah, so... Let me get into it and see if that's right. Or if that feels good, rather. Because I think that the chords might change slightly. Actually, you know what? Let me confirm it for her verse here. Ba da da dee da do da do ba. So they're definitely doing a C minor 7, which is not the raised leading tone there, leading into the next thing. That's for sure. Sorry, I'm just very focused on like what the harmony kind of really is here. I think there's a lot of room for interpretation on what the harmony is implying or not. Hey! That's what's bothering me also, that rhythm is wrong. The melody rhythm is wrong. It's close, but it's not there. 1, 2, 3, 4, I don't know. One, two, three, four. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. So all of this, in theory, should happen slightly later. No, that doesn't feel right either. Where is it then? 2, 3, 4. 3, 4. No, so I was right about where it comes in. 3, 4. One, two, three. I don't know if it's. I think it's just that the MIDI is playing it super square, but I think it's technically correct. Also, let me kind of get that going. There's a lot of cool little like inner lines in there. Right, that's what I'm saying. They're taking the liberties and stuff, which is what I think is throwing me off. That it makes it feel like it's wrong, but the rhythm is correct. So what I'm going to do in this case is actually I'm going to since I'm not exactly hearing what the harmony is here. It's a little buried, so I'm going to get all of the harmonies first. Which I didn't mean to go Argentino on everybody. Or no, it's not Argentino, it's Peruano. Where they use the H sound. There's a few others that do it, but that's the one that comes to mind. Because shout outs to Sebastian Pinillos, our roommate. He always had that. Yeah, I'm gonna get all the harmonies first, so that way I can actually like kind of like have a good idea of what's kind of being implied. That's cool. I like that movement. I don't think there's another harmony. I think that's the only one. There might be one higher. No, there's not a higher harmony. No, that's where I want it. There we go. One, two, three, four. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, bam. Something like that, maybe. Close, but no cigar. Right. That's why I was saying that it could be, and I think it should be actually on the tenor. You know what? I'm gonna do it. I've been debating whether I should or shouldn't, and I think I will. Sure, whatever, doesn't matter. Right. Okay. Cool. Perfect. Not just that, but what I was actually thinking of earlier is more where that register lies, and it's because you can hear her voice going that like change there, where she's going from the chest voice to the head voice. For those people that actually know kind of some vocal stuff, where she's going into that kind of falsetto thing. She's like now, granted, I'm a boy, I'm a guy, so that's harder for me to reproduce accurately, because all of that is pretty much in my falsetto. But it's that change in register where you can hear that her voice changes that I think will be more analogous to having this into like the high side of the tenor. Right. That's exactly what I'm thinking of. Is like I think it'll. I mean, I'm not in the altissimo here, but I'm high enough that it's like it starts getting a little bit thinner, just because I'm like, the way the saxophone works. Here we go, masterclass on saxophone physics, if that's actually a thing. So I guess let's start with the soprano. Essentially, what Luciano and I are talking about is if I was playing this on the soprano sax. Let me get full cam here. If I was playing this line here, so I would be on the low register, so that E and that D here, there's a lot of holes closed. Because there's a lot of holes closed, that means a lot of the sound is going to resonate from the bigger holes here and from these bigger holes here. As we get higher up, all of these keys here are going to get smaller. See how these keys are much smaller than these keys down here. So as that changes, the sound is going to change. The sound is going to sound way more thin up here, because naturally we're going through less tubing, versus down here where we're going through more tubing and larger holes. So the tenor is exactly 1 octave under the soprano sax. So where that was in the middle of the register and I would have to be using these lower keys, I would now have to be playing it up here where I'm using these upper keys again that are, sorry, it's reversed for me, where these keys are smaller, and it'll have a thinner kind of sound, which is more accurate to like head voice. Head voice is mostly coming out of your nose. That's why it's called head voice. So that's like humming-ish, like if you plug up your nose, you literally can't hum. Because the air has nowhere to come out. So that's essentially what's happening there. Is there's the sound is coming through a smaller holes rather than your mouth. It's mostly coming out of the nose. So we're trying to emulate that. And I dropped my ligature somewhere. I dropped my ligature somewhere. I dropped my ligature somewhere. I'll find it later when I need to play at some point. Right, not altissimo. I guess I was thinking of the high note. Right, exactly. The left hand in particular. That's correct. So, look at all the stuff. Oh, I found it. This is called the ligature. Right here. This holds the reed in place. That's what I was looking for. Perfect. So, there's a quick little masterclass in saxophone physics. That honestly applies to pretty much any instrument. So that's what Luciano and I were talking about. Like even the MIDI has a different sound. It's playing the same exact notes, but it has a different sound to it. I do need this to be like prevalent though. Yeah, I think it comes in over here, actually. And if not, I'm making it come in over here. I kind of like it coming in earlier. All right, let's confirm those harmonies. So it's F, which is G on the clarinet. There still might be a third harmony because I think they do add something else there. Let me add that. 1, 2, 3 and 4 and 1. Now that begs the question: do I also want to be for that to be on the? Because that should 100% be on the altissimo. How high is that? Actually, no, that's still just palm keys. It's not as high as I think it is. When the pain. It's just high for my voice, so it makes it feel like it's super high. But I guess it's not that high. Granted, okay, let's talk correctly. It is high for the tenor saxophone in the standard range. In the altissimo, it's not that high. The altissimo is the upper extremes of like the instrument. They're not supposed to be natural, but you know, nowadays people play them all the time. But they're technically considered as like advanced or like it's like, oh, it's like you don't do it so often, but nowadays it's like it's normal. So we have B flat here and a D up top. Just A flat and C. That begs a good question for it. Is it an F minor? Or do they continue that D flat sound? Okay, no, I think I hear it. That's why I want it to change, but I don't think it does change. I think it holds that D flat, then it goes to the E flat and makes it like an E flat sus, which is why it has that C minor-ish vibe. Yeah. Yeah, so it does just vamp that D flat. Cool. So with that knowledge, boom, bum, beetle, deedle, dum, beetle, dee. Boom. All right, so that should be the correct harmony that we more or less have here. Nice. Sorry, the F, because it's more of a sus. So then here's another question. There is a third harmony in there. Okay, so then that means right here. Let's get that harmony in there. All right, let's try that. Okay, it's getting there. Oh, no. How are we doing on time? Oh, shoot. No, wait, this should be there. Close. There was one note in there that I wasn't happy with. Nice. All right, let's confirm here. Okay, that's actually coming out pretty cool. I will actually make this one mezzo piano. This one should be there. This the flute one is the one that's kind of like a little more difficult because it's close, so it can rub the wrong way. Nice. Okay, so what am I missing? I'm missing chords. Let's see. So if we have the C there, let me see how that sounds. I don't know if that actually makes sense the way it's written. That seems like it makes way more sense. Now there's an actual like progression to like how the voice is going. All right, so then lastly, we need to figure out what do we want to do with the French horn. Do I want to do that? No, I don't want to do that. Actually, that might be the easy one. I mean, yeah, actually, all of it does work there. Now, is it too much? That's a good question. Yeah, I kind of dig that. Okay. Yeah, we're pretty much running out of time. So, let's do the deed and let's see what we have so far. The whole kit and caboodle, so that way we can feel content with what we got. Still, I'm planning on revisiting this intro just to make sure that I'm 100% content with it. It's crazy that this only happens once in the entire song. You never hear any of this again. I almost forget that this part exists every single time. Until I get close to it, and then I'm like, oh, that's right, this whole thing. Stand alone. Oof. That drop is too good, dude. It's not like your conventional like EDM drop and stuff, but it's like not having bass to all of a sudden having bass is good. It's just smooth. All right, let's check out the build-up. Dude. That's awesome. That's awesome. I haven't been this excited for in a while, I guess. Not that I haven't. Like, I mean, Mario Paper Mario has been a lot of fun and stuff or whatever, but like this actually, like, I'm like, I'm getting JoJo vibes, like like this whole section moving forward, just like the 4 on the floor, the and I think it's like, again, because I'm imagining it in my head. And there's no way, and unfortunately, there's literally no way I can show you guys what is going on in my head. You also don't want to know what's going on in my head, but there's no accurate way to show what's actually happening in my head. But the best thing I could describe is, like I said, that telephone thing that's going on with the drums, and then that cymbal, that roll that he has, that's literally going to be like, we just open the floodgates, and then so it's like, how long was this other theme going for like a good like 4 or 5 minutes? It's 5 minutes of like getting used to, like, oh yeah, the drums, they sound weird this time, they're just like kind of like very like, there's not a lot of body to it and stuff, and then all of a sudden it's just like like the balls just drop. I mean, also just the clarity too, but in general, it's just gonna like, and then when you have like full drum set and stuff. So when that kicks in, I think it'll be awesome. And then when the bass comes in, it'll be cool. And then when everything just comes in, and boom, dun, 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 into this whole section here. Like, that's gonna be so freaking cool. Let alone when we get into like the rock breakdown. So that'll definitely be like an area for like a drum solo and stuff. And I mentioned it before, I'll say it one more time, but it's like, this is definitely able to be like so it's like, there's definitely a lot of like the stuff that's going on. You're right, the halftime feel, but there's like that whole, there's just a lot to happen here. There's a lot that's going to happen, and I'm excited to see how all of it comes together. So definitely this is shaping out to be a really cool arrangement. Glad that I finally took the time to kind of do this one. It's coming up faster than I thought it would, but definitely in a few streams we'll probably be done with this one. But I think it'll be a nice addition to the whole thing. So anyways, that's it for me for today. We'll see you next week. Make sure to like, comment, subscribe. Channel's growing every day, and it's because of all the support that you guys have shown us. And it's amazing. You know, we're excited for 2021. A lot of new additions that we're going to be trying to do, and different ideas that we're kind of pushing into things. So stay tuned. I usually don't even say this one because we do daily uploads, so you know everything's on you guys, whatever. But hit the bell also. Make sure that you see when we do put stuff up. There's going to be a lot of cool things that we're going to be doing, both on the 8-bit plays, on the music video side of stuff, and even again a bit of anime, all that jazz. There's a lot of cool ideas that we're going to be doing. So stay tuned. This has been Ghost in the Shell, another episode of Sibelius Sessions. Joe Paz signing out. Have a great weekend, everybody. Stay safe, and we'll see you soon.
支えてくれる人たちに日頃の思いを込めたラプソディ Appreciation な気持ちを堂々か